Ball. We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago. Finished out of the... Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
The only thing bigger than this guy's arm strength might be his personality, Mike. I mean, think back. How many times has this guy gone viral on the field over the last couple seasons? Unfortunately for him, stuff like that tends to downplay just how talented of a passer he really is. Consistency, or lack thereof, that's what's been holding him back. If he's able to put it together for 4 quarters, his team has a legitimate chance to leave here today with a win.
They'll run here with the rookie. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Lock out of the shotgun. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Giants first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. It's locked. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's locked. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun on 3rd down is locked. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. To throw is locked. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
I never asked for help. I do it for you. Instead, do it for myself. I go 0 to 100. Real quick. No squad on that rep. 0 to 100. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A second down throw for Locke. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, second and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. Back to throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down. On the carry, it's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll go with Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, They had themselves set up for a third down and short, but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. Slot man in motion right. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. One more time for Williams. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Ready.
3rd and goal.
Set, go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is locked. Nowhere to get. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Giants offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Lock. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout.
A 50-yard attempt.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos. They'll throw. It's Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Third and 6. Throwing is Nix. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. To the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Now, Cano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Broncos 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Locked to throw on 1st down. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's locked. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Giants sending out their punter. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The home team's offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Nix. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Lock to throw on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the... Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This crowd into it now. As we get to third down. Block out of the shotgun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The home team's offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Play action now. It's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they?
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where